Tectone got banned again on Twitch? No way.
Hey guys, yep, if you saw that title, I got banned again. And this one, I was really actually shocked about. Like, I thought, okay, I did a couple of things. Let me clarify that. I'm not shocked I got banned. I'm shocked at what I got banned for. Because what had happened is that I did something that I thought I was gonna get banned for. So I apologized for it immediately. But what I actually got banned for, I was shocked. And I'll explain this why, and why I believe the hypocrisy of Twitch once again really knows no bounds. And once again, I want to make it very clear, I think what I did is fine to ban, I suppose, but the problem is that when you don't ban the most egregious offenders who are doing things far worse, it truly boggles the mind. Now, I've been banned for another month. This is my monthly ban.
Wait, did it get banned for a month?
And I will be back in 7 days.
Okay, it's only 7 days. Oh, it's his monthly ban. Oh.
Maybe they'll allow my appeal. Who knows?
Me when I say a bunch of slurs and get banned for apologizing too much. Who is this guy, by the way? Tectone, he's a Twitch streamer that's been streaming for 5 or 6 years. He started out in the gacha community, and now he's like just chatting. He says whatever the frick he wants. He's the reason why I'm gonna start like saying just slurs on Twitch again, because no one actually cares. The queer community does not care if you use the F slur or anything like that. People do not care. So soon I'm gonna be using it. And this guy says the F slur on stream. He recently he started using it. He's been advocating people starting to use it and wanting people to use it forever, because it's not a bad word. It's just a word, and I completely agree with him. As one myself, I completely agree with them. If other people can say slurs and I can't say my slur, like what's the power dynamic there? When I'm gonna never.
Do I care? No, not really. But I stream on Twitch for.
But he's gonna explain.
For fun, I have.
Okay, never mind. Pretty much who he is. He used to be a gacha streamer, and then he got into a whole bunch of drama. He quit gacha streaming, and then now he is doing whatever the frick he wants.
All ads turned off. I'll be real. I make less off of Twitch than I make off of like literally. I make more off YouTube in 2 days than I make off of Twitch in a whole month. Mm-hmm. I made more off of a 1 hour ad that I did on Twitch that I can just do on YouTube instead than I made on Twitch the whole month. I make.
Yeah, Twitch doesn't do anything about anything. The only way that you can really make money on Twitch is from ads and spamming ads. That's the only way that you can really make money on Twitch.
Nothing off Twitch. I do it for fun. I do it for the love of my community on there. It really doesn't do me any good other than just I like supporting my community who's been on there. That's why I've always done it. But please subscribe to my YouTube and turn the bell on for all notifications, because I'm going to be live on here
Up to you
over
too.
the next couple days. I'll probably be taking tomorrow off just because I'm a little bit pissed off, as I normally am. And I'm also starting to get a tattoo on my right arm, which I'm very excited about.
I can't wait for his freaking tattoo. He's getting an entire sleeve, and it's going to look sick as frick.
It's going to be World of Warcraft, Dark Souls, and my pet inspired, like my Eggy, Mango, Banjo, all those guys. Also, if you're here reacting to this video, sorry if this part doesn't interest you. Thank you for reacting to my videos. Always love that. To make sure if you're watching.
I'm Hispanic, and I get called names casually, and I call myself some because it's funny to me and my friends. If you are offended, then you are dumb as fuck. If I do have a problem, then I will say something. Exactly. And this is what I think everyone should think, and I feel like everyone does think that, but I feel like not everyone expresses that. People get offended simply because advertisers won't sponsor you, or advertisers won't like you if you are not offended by some things that people say. It is dumb that advertisers have created this space on the internet that us as a community on the internet, the people who use the internet, not the people who buy out the internet, should do something about it and take over the advertisers and what we should and shouldn't say.
watching this via someone reacting, to go subscribe to their channels. I appreciate people talking about this issue. Unless they're being a dickhead about it. Anyways, so I was live on Twitch today, and I was watching an exchange between Destiny and Ethan. And in this clip, you know, a lot of the words that are thrown around between people these days are like pedophile, rapist. You know, Destiny says a lot of crazy ass shit. Destiny, you know, talking about one people, you know, taking away Ethan's kids and shit. And I'm like, all right, dude.
But I do think labeling people as like a crime, like a rapist, for example, a pedophile, for example, I think you're absolutely retarded by saying that in the first place with no basis of evidence of them actually doing that crime.
Okay, we get it, and that's fine.
You are in the wrong if you call someone a pedophile when they're not a pedophile. If you think that someone's a pedophile with no basis, then you are the retard.
It was probably a joke. Who knows? What isn't a joke according to Destiny? That's completely fine.
As someone who's been accused by being a pedophile for a lot of my life, I can understand why people call people pedophiles and why people get called pedophiles. It's dumb.
But anyways, I just started to notice a very uncomfortable direction the internet is going, where back in the day, we would say like, oh, your mom does this, I fucked your mom. Some people would say the N-word at people. I wouldn't say the N-word at people.
Never did.
Would.
I never
people
did.
Would say, they would call people fat, and they would call people retards, they would call people gay, and all of these words that they used to call these people wouldn't be anything that could be legally pursued. You know what I mean? Like when you call people like a retard, if you call someone a fat, it's not gonna make the FBI need to arrest you or like need to look into you. Like, or even if you call someone the N-word, that doesn't mean the FBI is gonna have to look into you, right? The problem now is that people are now only using words and falsely accusing of crimes. Like they're calling people rapists. They're calling people pedophiles. Rape, meaning you are someone who has had sex with another person that didn't want that. That is a crime. You go to jail. A pedophile, someone where they a kid and that's illegal and you go to jail. You know, they call people abusers, you know, which could be considered like sexual harassment or assault or some like type of abuse that you can get jail time for or fine.
Which I never been accused of sexually assaulting people or molesting or anything like that. I have been like accused of being a pedophile, a transphobic. I've been accused for a lot of things that obviously I never did. It's like, this is like in private. This is like IRL talk I'm talking about. When I was like in high school, when I had dreadlocks, and when I used to wear my dreadlocks like this. I used to wear my dreadlocks like this, but without the shaved head part. I just had all my dreadlocks at the head, the pineapple top. And immediately, for the entire time that I had my dreadlocks, I was being called a pedophile, and I was sending nudes to little kids and all that, and I simply was not. I was in a relationship at the time, and the only images that we ever exchanged was in between us, and that's it. As soon as a white guy had dreadlocks, boom, immediately I got accused by so many things. Immediately. Just because of a characteristic that I had, just because of a hairstyle that I had. I immediately got accused from horrible things by some dumb-ass white women in the freaking hallways, by random-ass teachers, I heard a lot of things. A lot of rumors went around, specifically for me, about bad things that I did, apparently, that I never did. And until I didn't cut off my dreads, I ripped out my dreads by, like, combing them out. I combed out my dreads, everything stopped. It was dumb. It was dumb.
For things that police will come to your house and they will investigate you for, right? Like it's becoming a very disgusting rhetoric these days, and it's becoming to where you might have to fight fire with fire when people call you these things. Now, I haven't done that in quite a while. You know, I have said that someone looks like a pedophile. That's because, well, they do. But it's a little bit different than just saying, you are this. You have committed this crime. And so during this stream, you know, my chat was pissing me off. And so I told one of my viewers, as I've stopped doing for 2 months, to kill themselves. It slipped.
I think that's funny to tell a viewer to kill themselves if it's an obvious joke. I think it's funny. As a person who has actively tried killing themselves for the past however many years, I think it's funny, okay?
I'm not gonna lie,
it's a B-tier joke, but still.
rolls off the tongue way too quickly. It does.
We should make a tier list of offensive jokes. I think that'd be funny. If you can find a tier list of that, Skip, that'd be funny. I'll do it.
Something that rolls off the tongue. It's just something.
Or Lucy, if you can go. Anything good? We chilling.
That I've said my whole life. Kill yourself, kill. Right? I've been saying it since fucking Xbox days. I've been saying it since League of Legends. You know, I mean,
Can I make one?
Yeah.
If you can't find one, you can make one
you
after.
You can take a dog out of the fight. You can't take the fight out of the dog.
That'd be funny.
You know, it's something that I've always fucking said. I'm working on it. I will probably. I'm gonna try not to say it. I'm definitely gonna say it again. It's just something that just feels so good to say. Kill yourself. Like it's not a death threat. It's just like come on, dude, fuck off.
This is why, Skip, we can't say the things that you were saying at the start of the stream.
Right? That's all kill yourself. He's like, fuck off, dude. You're being retarded. That's all.
Because you get banned.
But I didn't get banned for the kill yourself, and I also apologize.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, man, I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Well, I didn't get banned for that.
Well, you can get banned.
What I got banned for was for merely saying the word fat. That's it. Don't
worry, Lucy. We'll be saying that. We'll be saying that word soon. Don't worry about it.
Call anyone that. I didn't direct that towards anybody. All I said was, I would rather be called a fat than these people on the internet who just sling around false accusations and false allegations.
And if I get banned, I do not care.
For fun. It's incredibly unsettling. It doesn't feel good. I mean, as a guy who, and the reason why I said this was that I was a guy who just got swatted because some guy or some girl called the police and said that I was raping women in my house and I had 8 hostages upstairs. And so I experienced my first swatting that put my friends, my life, and my animal's life in danger. And so I'm just becoming incredibly irritated and annoyed how a platform that banned me for merely saying the word fat did not ban people who called me a rapist and a pedophile. People who called Asman a mother killer, a murderer, a pedophile. People who called Nuxtaku a pedophile. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy here. So you're telling me I can't even say a word.
Which is absolutely freaking retarded.
Which, by the way...
You can't say a single word in any part of your live stream and then you're gonna get banned for the entire thing. People say they straight up hard R on stream and do not get banned simply because they are black. Simply because they are black. Even kids like Peterbot who just rip that shit, even if it's a joke, even if it's a whatever, do not get banned on their stuff. I don't know what happened to Peterbot after the leaked photo incident because like it doesn't fucking matter. He can say whatever he wants. It hurted no one. I don't care for the person, and he did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He said some weird shit that he was probably forced to say, or he just wanted people to just end the video or just whatever, right? He did nothing wrong by saying those things because it hurt no one. No one cares that he said the things. So like, and I don't think anything bad happened to him. I don't think any of his sponsors like do it. It's like it's I don't know. It's dumb that some people are allowed to say certain things and some people are not. Like Tubbo said to F-Slur, like he has said the F-Slur like quite a bit throughout his streaming career, and he has not been punished a single freaking time for it. Not a single freaking time. It's like, yeah, he is bi. Yes, he is bi. Yes, he is allowed to say it. But still, it is still the word. It doesn't matter. It's still the word. Like, I can go off on censorship so hard. I'm so against censorship in most cases. I am against censorship, and I always have been.
I have gone on record multiple times telling people to not call anyone a faggot because you think they're bad because they're gay. I have literally said you can call your homie a faggot because he's being retarded, but never put someone down just because they're gay. That's insane.
Yeah, exactly. If you use any of these offensive language in, it's like the privileges that some people don't deserve. I'm gonna say just you can say just I don't give a fuck. But like, not now. When things clear out more. But I'm Hispanic, so you can say the word I don't mind. It's like, I don't really care too much about like offensive language at all. I lost my train of thought. We're gonna continue.
I hate to sound like too political, like a politician. I fucking love gay people. I think they're hilarious.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. If you can say whatever you want, if you're not discriminating the people, like if you call so. If you say like, oh, what up, my N-words, and no one's black around you, and you're not directing it towards anyone who's black, and you're not beating them up because of it, and you're not being discriminatory about it, even if there is black people around, it does not matter. If you say the N-word, obviously without the harder, if you say the N-word, it shouldn't matter. Black people do not care. The only reason why the black streamers up top do care is because the advertisers care. That is the only reason why they get offended because of it. That is the only reason why. Not gonna lie. It's like, same thing with like the F-slur. If people say the F-slur directed towards the queer community or a gay person, then that is wrong. If you are actively discriminatory and using a derogatory term, you are in the wrong, and you should get punished for that. If you're just saying it as a general statement, as a synonym for asshole or dumbass or dumb fuck, then that is fine. It is a synonym for that, or a synonym for friend, homeboy, home slice, my slime, etc. Like, if you're using it as a synonym for that, I think that is fine. If you're using it in a derogatory term, I think it is wrong. Hot take. Slurs are wrong if you use them in the incorrect sentence or incorrect way.
When I was a kid, I used to wish I was gay. Because life's easier. Then I don't have to deal with women. If I didn't have to deal with women,
I mean, most times the people who aren't affected are the ones, supposedly. Yes, it's like most people who are offended are not even black. The people who are offended are not even gay. Like, it's so dumb.
Life would be way easier right now. Knowers know. Like, imagine just being able to fuck a dude. You know what I mean? You play video games with your homie, you're playing Smash Bros, you're playing League of Legends, and you and your best friend are just jerking each other off. Like, that sounds awesome. But I'm not gay, you know, so it'll never work out. I mean, I've even kissed, not made out, I have gently kissed another man, my best friend.
There was a time in band practice where I was getting called out for like doing something slightly wrong. We're in marching band practice, we're marching around, we're doing the formation stuff. My section, it is break time, we're chilling. We're chilling. The director is focusing on this section of the band instead of mine. So like, okay, we're allowed to chill. And then what's it called? And then he wanted to get my attention. He got my attention. He wanted to talk. He was like talking shit, whatever. He was one of my friends, so I would be fine doing this. He was one of my friends at the time, let's just say. And then I walk up to him. He was talking shit. And then I was obviously jokingly It's like, huh? Yeah, yeah. It's like responding as in like egging him on, trying to make him do it more. I was gonna kiss him right on the forehead or like the lips or whatever the fuck to make him shut the fuck up. But I know if I did that, I'll be charged for SA.
On a dare because...
Even though it's a joke. You know, I would be called the F slur for the rest of my life, even though everyone knew or everyone thought I was gay.
8 women begged me to do it, and then I one of them after. So it's not gay, it cancels each other out. I tried being gay, it didn't work. It didn't work. But man, my life would be so easy right now. I mean, gee, oh my God, bro, I wish I...
It tracks that you're a band kid. Yeah, I was a band kid since 6th grade to 11th. I didn't do it my last year because I hated it after that. I was getting used and abused for that. I'm like, holy.
I was gay, holy fuck. Can you imagine how... Oh my God.
I got, someone attempted murder on me in one of the bands. When in band, a little, what's it called? Short story. During one of the after school band practices, before our band was like getting known and getting money, we had to use the soccer, like the soccer practice like field, where they like practice soccer but they don't actually play soccer. Just casually says that. And so we're after school practice. We're chilling. This is my freshman year of school, by the way. This is my freshman year. I am in 9th grade. Then I, go up there. We're chilling. It's about to start. We chilling. We're about to get, like, our instruments out. We're chilling. We're waiting for the band director to start. And then my high school bully, comes up to me, starts pressing me for no reason. I don't know why he didn't like me, but he just didn't like me. He started pressing up against me. My friends watching all this happen, by the way. My entire friend group at the time watching this happen. And they were pressing me. They were pressing me against the a fence. They were pressing me against a broken fence that had like the metal fences that has like the not barbed wire fences, like the metal fences that have like the holes in them or whatever. Like the not wired fences, what are they called? Like gates or whatever. Against the fence. And it was broken, so I was like going through it. I was like a kind of a bigger kid back then. So I was easily going through it. It was poking my fat, I was doing this, and this kid pulls out a broken drumstick. Like a drumstick, a barbed fences, something like that. And a broken drumstick. You know how like wood, when you break it, there's a whole bunch of spikes at the end, you know? A whole bunch of spikes. You know, he broke it. And he started stabbing me with the thing. He put it like against like right between my collarbone. Like in the middle of my collarbones, like right above there, like where your like voice box is or whatever. He put it there and he tried killing me right then and there. And like, I didn't care. It's like I wanted to die. But like, he was so hesitant to, he actually tried to like pierce it through right there. He was putting pressure on it, but not enough pressure to pierce through, but like, it hurt. All of my friends were behind him, watching me get absolutely stabbed. Like, absolutely stabbed. It's like, that's little... I'm not friends with those people anymore. I don't like those people anymore. Frick all of those people. I do not like them. At all. Yeah, you can say joke. Yeah, you can say a joke. You can go ahead.
Anyways, fellas, are you with me here? Goddamn. Sometimes it's just a little bit hard. I mean, I'm not really shocked. I'm just like numb. I'm just like, damn. I didn't direct this towards anybody else. Mm-hmm. I've gone on record saying to not call people who are actually gay that word. Me just merely saying.
Thank God you weren't a vampire. I'm pretty much a vampire. I can't go out. I pretty much am a vampire. I can't go outside for more like 30 minutes without getting sun poisoning. I'm too pale. Like, once I find a camera Once I find a camera to hook up to my shit, you're gonna see how translucent I am.
7 days. I have been called horrific shit. I have been falsely accused by so many creators, calling me a criminal. Things that the police have investigated me for. Things that I've almost lost my life over being called.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people understand that getting swatted is attempted murder.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being banned again because I just spoke a word. You have Hassan calling Ela Klein
Petey's gonna blind us when the sun
military
reflects.
target, inciting his.
I'm like the, you know, like the indoor umbrellas that you put in your car to like block off the shade. That's like my skin. It like reflects the sun.
Audience to kill a streamer, where Ethan and Ela have to get their license to carry because now they feel unsafe for their lives. He didn't even get a warning. Hassan has also called me a rapist. He didn't even get a warning. Guys, would you rather be called gay or someone falsely accuse you of being a rapist? Do people not get how dangerous this rhetoric is?
And I absolutely hate it that like we have to censor words in videos. We have to do this. I can understand like the first 30 seconds rule. The wherever, the last 30 seconds, the first 30 seconds, or wherever, right? It is, I think it's dumb that like we have to censor this shit. The white skin buff does have some downside in making it very solid A tier, but close to S, but there's better. True, I think, never mind, we're not gonna go there.
Does Twitch staff, are they truly this out of touch? What in the fuck are we doing? Well, I suppose I'll be streaming on YouTube and Kick for the foreseeable future. I genuinely, I'm just bitter, bro. It's lame as shit.
If I ever do, we are multi-streaming on Kick, by the way. If I ever do get banned on Twitch, I'm going over to Kick. I'm not streaming on YouTube. That shit's way too stupid to set up. I'm not doing it.
Like, genuinely, like, the blatant
Maybe I'll multi-stream.
favoritism and the fucking hypocrisy of this platform, it astounds me. It genuinely fucking astounds me. I'm not shocked. If you're still here, please like, comment, and subscribe on the channel.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe on Tectone's channel, and what else are you going to say?
Don't let these guys fucking win. Share this video with your friends. Share a tweet. Jesus. Calling my ass homophobic. My dog's gay. And I love him very much. If you're still here,
And my dog's a pedophile.
the tattoos that I'm getting is going to be a bonfire
And my other unfortunately dead dog was a racist.
on my wrist with a sword going up. And then I'm getting my dog Mango as Sif from Dark Souls 1 with Frostmourne, the Lich King sword, and then a tombstone underneath Mango with Galatians 4:16. It's my favorite Bible verse. Which
Yeah, he's gonna continue that. That is his thing. So yeah, Tectone got banned for saying the F slur, which is completely retarded. We don't like that. Frick Twitch for banning him for literally no reason. And frick censorship.